Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and I'd like to welcome you all back to Elex. In the first episode of Elex, or my first rerun of Elex, we literally just got to Goliath, and in Goliath, we haven't actually gone in yet. I just managed to get there, explain what I'm going to do now that I know kind of how this game works, and it's going to be a lot of hard work. It's going to be toil and strife, but that's what we're in it for, and to kind of see the story of the game, because this is what it's about. Massive amounts of character building and world building. Going outside, not always the greatest idea unless you're fully prepared, but we are going to have to do it. So I'm going to go in, we're going to get straight into Goliath. I'm going to go up and see the main man Ragnar, and we're going to get this shit underway, because we just got here last time with the help of Duras, a nice berserker friend, after we were betrayed by the Albs and left for dead. So without further ado, let's get back in. Okay guys, and this is where we left off, obviously just outside Goliath. Probably the only thing to mention to you that's different from when I played before, when we done the first episode, is I have in fact turned stamina use completely off. So that means when I pull out my weapon and start swinging at an enemy, my stamina will not go down, because this game is hard as balls anyway, so I don't mind cheating a little bit. That's not actually a cheat, it's an option in the game. Hopefully that'll work for blocking as well. So if you look up there in the top left, you'll see a green bar. That's my stamina bar. It will still go down while running. It just doesn't go down while I swing my weapon. It's going to give us a little bit of the edge that we need, because yeah, shit is hard out here. So yeah, that bar is not going to go down anymore, so that'll be handy. It is the easiest of the easy mode, and the game is still going to be tits hard. It's just the way it is. Anyway, we stopped here. This is Goliath. Let's get in.
Alright, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
Okay, good to know. And this guy's name is Drog. I'm going to say Duras sent us here.
Duras sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. Alright, you can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, "I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here." Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Okay, so since this game is completely story-based, we should really get ourselves acclimatized. So who are the Hooded Crows?
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause from all who would oppose it, from within or without. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order. All who wish to join the Berserkers must answer to Ragnar.
Who's Ragnar?
How can you not have heard of him? Ragnar the Fierce? Ragnar, son of Bajar? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
Okay, so that's good to know. That's who I said we were going to go see, Ragnar. Of course, there's no way Jax would know who he was. So, who's in charge here?
Who's in charge here?
Weren't you listening? As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat, Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is an example to us all. I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious about joining us. But you might get lucky and see him in the lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, oppress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
Okay, so your leader is Thorold, then, and he's not in the city. Tell me about this.
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the Pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. There he seeks answers. From there he will return to bring us victory. He will return as soon as his mission is successful. Until then, he has given Warlord Ragnar command of Goliath.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay, it sounds like you're expecting trouble then.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Alps starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Alps getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe down by the tavern or with the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men. Pay your way, or work for your stay, and you'll be welcome. We are the protectors of Magaland, and we welcome all free people here.
Okay, so what can I do to earn my stay?
So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Alps looking to tear down this whole world.
So you are short of people.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
Okay, you use shards as money.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elex as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elexit, or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
Okay, good to know. So we got all we could out of Drog. Let's go straight up to see Ragnar. He'll be down in the lower quarter to begin with. I do like this area of the game, very fantasy-esque, got some nice mountain peaks in the background there. Very beautiful area. We're not going to talk to anyone else immediately. We're going to talk straight to Ragnar. Although last time I came through here, a man called Bertram was sitting right there. He doesn't seem to be here today, so that's a thing. Luckily we can still take plants. They don't try and lock us up or hurt us for taking natural growing plants, so that's a good thing. Here's Ragnar.
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
Okay. I've got some options here. And it's not always best to be honest in these type of games. However, on my own private playthrough file that I done recently, until it was deleted, I deleted it so I could do this one for YouTube, because I didn't want to get too far or find out too much that was going on. There's always been an option to actually be completely honest and say, I'm an owl, basically. So, do you know what? I'm going to say that here. We could die right on the spot. We could be executed. I don't know how this plays out. So let's you dirty bastard in the background. I saw you snot that out. Yeah, I'm an Alp defector.
I am an Alp defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
Ah. You survived an Alp execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I am looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Vidan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
You're the boss.
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
So, rather than me reading all these out, I'm going to go through them as necessary for lore building, because it's quite painfully obvious by now that Jax says exactly what is on the thing. So, we'll just go through these.
Master Thorold. What kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, and now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for. With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead elves to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angrim, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angrim if you want to know more.
Where can I find Angrim?
Look for him in the Warriors' Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the warrior quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
How is your war against the Alps going?
Our war. This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Alps that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of Elex machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
Okay, so again, just to let you guys know, I did say this would be very story heavy, and it is. Everything is going to circle around Goliath for a while, and it's going to be a lot of fetching quests, a lot of going to talk to people, not particularly a lot of fighting. We're not necessarily too bothered about that, but anyway, we need to talk to Ragnar a bit more. So let's ask him about this special job.
You said something about a special job if I want to join you.
Correct. Then listen well. You must have sensed it out there, that things are changing, that something is happening. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand a chance against the Alps, I need to know what's going on there. That's where you come in. I need information about the other factions. Any information would be useful, but if you could bring me a report from the fort in Tavar, that would be very useful. So, be it the Outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon, I need information. Bring me a report from at least 2 cities.
Okay, so we could say that's a lot to ask, but we're not going to do that. We're going to ask why he doesn't send other people.
Why don't you send one of your people?
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. Or they simply might not talk to one of us. Or worse, talk, but lie. You, on the other hand, might get some proper answers. Now, I can give this job to someone else if you would prefer. But then you would be passing up the chance to prove yourself. The journey will have dangers, but if you stick to the path, you should reach the other cities alive. So, what will it be? Will you prove yourself? Impress me, and you will earn not just Elexit, but favor, promotion, honor. We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone. If you want such rewards, you need to earn them.
Okay, and now I'll ask him about our support, and this will engage the final part of this mission arc, as it were, so we just go back to him anytime we want to ask about the support.
About my support.
I don't work for free.
I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me.
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and you should be satisfied with the rewards you're given. No one will cheat you here. But you should not expect charity.
Good to know. What do I need to do?
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
Okay, so the Law of the Berserkers. I can also ask him, is there anything else I can do for him?
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You seem to take this seriously. That's good. Since I can't pass off my duties onto you, you will have to make yourself useful in another way. The cultivators are constantly bothering me with their requests. That needs to stop. Oh, and Irdor hasn't sent back any reports from the World Heart lately. Find out if he's all right, and if he needs anything. As you can see, there's always something to do here.
Okay, where is this World Heart?
Where is the World Heart?
To the south of Goliath, down the path. Chances are he's just busy tending to it. But I don't want to leave that to chance. We cannot afford for anything bad to happen to it.
Okay, so that is everything from Ragnar. Absolutely everything, and we now have what we need to do. I'm just going to open this. If we go across to missions, and We need to go down to... There is always something to do. That is the one that will take us to the World Heart. Actually take us back out. But, if we go on that... That'll actually show us roughly where he is, marked down there. I've actually had a glitch in this game where that did not appear at all before. Anyway, I'll leave that on there. I want to go check out something. We're going to go to the armor smith and the weapons dealer. Plus, we're going to unlock a few more teleporters while we're around here so we can teleport back closer to the location we need to be. There's loads of quests to do. Lots of people we've got to talk to. Lots of stuff like healing plants to collect that we're allowed to take. I'm going to explore...
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliad? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
That's a very weird thing to ask me, Bertram. You have not asked me that before. And you... Why did you come to me with that? This is completely different from the episode I've done before, or even any time I've ever interacted with this man. Okay, so we're going to go about... We're going to tell him to be careful, he could get exiled.
Be careful. You know I could get you exiled for even asking about that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
I can't give you the weapons, Bertram. This is why this is different. When I went from my first playthrough, obviously we came straight to Goliath. So we didn't have the cleric weapons on us. So I'm just going to say I can't give you the weapons.
I can't give you the weapons. You think it's wrong to forbid technology?
Some say Elex fell from the sky as a curse. Others say it's a blessing. I think it's for each man to decide which. Will you give me those weapons? Of course, of course. I can offer you Elexit if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
I'm going to say no, your Alexa isn't worth the risk.
No, your Elexit isn't worth the risk.
Then superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be clearer thinking than the others here.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you anymore right now, Bertram. Because we need to be on our way. I will come back and do all dialogue options for as many people as possible as we go through. Again, just going to have a little look around. There are things we are allowed to take. There are things we're not allowed to take. We're allowed to take that. We need to get some of the teleporters open as well, just to make it easier. So, you are the armor smith. I want to talk to you.
Hey, watch it there. I hate it when people mess with my stuff. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. Damned hard work makes it. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
Okay, what's so good about your armor supply, old man?
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
Can I get some of this armor, please?
Can I get some of this armor?
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to anyone who has earned it. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work to earn it.
I'd like to trade.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
Okay, so armor, there is nothing under armor for shields. There is a war shield. I do not have enough either strength or constitution for this. I thought there might be a weaker shield. There may well be over at the weaponsmith, because he also sells stuff. If not, we've got to level up until we can have said shield, which is going to take me 2 more levels. So let's have a look over here. Weapon trader.
Stay alert out there.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Okay, and he has a war shield as well. War shield 1, and has wooden shield, which wooden shield is no better than the war shield of the last guy. So we need 500 Elex, and we need 20 strength and 30 constitution. So that's 2 more levels for me, at least, I believe. So we're going to have to make some progress doing some stuff, leveling up. I'm only level 3 currently, so leaving here is not such a good idea right now. So we're going to have a little wander around. I'm going to go open a teleporter up here. And who are you? It's just normal warrior. There's a teleporter up here by the actual armorsmith's place. As you can see, my stamina bar is decreasing while I'm running. So that's now open to us, so we can teleport here at any time. Fast travel, basically. Take that. We're going to make our way up to where Ragnar usually is, his stronghold at the top of Goliath, and open up the teleporter there as well. And then we'll start doing some quests around town. So, we need...
Just what will happen if we all begin to rely on machines?
Yes, I know, and these guys are literally going to call me out every time I use my implant. My adjutor, or whatever it's called. They're going to call me out every time. Literally every time. They'll never do anything about it, but they're still going to call me out. Okay, so let's go up to where Ragnar is. And again, I'm going to rely on these healing plants and such to make my way around. There's Duras. We're not going to start his quest line yet because it actually involves quite a bit of running around outside of town. Here is the teleporter I was talking about. Beautiful. Actually, the first thing we can do is we can go and talk to Ragnar's wife. Ragnar's wife's in here, and she'll allow us to deal with the quest line for dealing with the cleric weapons we picked up in the last episode.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry, we can surely find you something to eat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. I hope you have been shown kindness here. To foreigners, it may seem that we only live in a manner that is in accordance with the law. But we have a place for any wanderers and lost souls who are ready to swear off their old lives. So, wherever you came from, your help is welcome. What's the point in us seeking to rebuild the world if we continue fighting? We need to build one world, together. I hope you can see that.
Okay, and so what is this building?
What is this building?
A rare relic of the old world, hey? If you want, go up to one of the higher balconies and have a look at the view. You will get an idea how beautiful it must have been here before the comet struck. It seems the people of the old world understood the value of that even back before the Great Fall.
Why do you build these huts then?
Why do you build these huts then?
This place might be a good choice for defense, but it doesn't exactly connect us with nature. We all need to be rooted in the natural world. We all need to remember our place in it. You, me, all the people here, we are all part of Magalan.
Okay, so the only question left to ask her.
How long have you been with the Berserkers?
I was born here, and I can't imagine a better place.
What's so good about it?
As Eisenfaust said, of all the places and all the people in Magaland, the planet chose us to give magic to. And Eisenfaust wasn't exactly known for his poetic side. With respect for all his great feats, he was a bit of a miserable bastard, to be honest. We have organized our lives around the essential things in life. You do not need everything you think you need.
I could get used to life here.
Good. Good. I would wish that for you. You will find safety here, and purpose. Ragnar will help you find your place. He can sound severe, I know, but there are pressures on him, and he wants the best for us.
Gonna ask her if there's something she needs doing. We can discuss Ragnar later and how she became his wife and so on and so forth.
Is there something you need doing here?
There are always things that need doing here, and helping out will gain you notice for promotion. Of course, for the highest ranks, we must all look to the warlords to be promoted. Ask in Goliath, and you'll find tasks to match your skills. But there is one thing I need help with. Though, I warn you, it could be dangerous.
It was dangerous, and we've dealt with it already.
Tell me the task. I can handle it.
Confident without the details. You'll get on well with the warriors here. Our scouts reported that a few clerics were recently attacked by mutants. Let's just say that despite all their technology, the clerics came off worse. But the weapons they left behind, lying about out there, are a problem. They could cause a great deal of damage in the wrong hands. I want you to collect them and take them to Yora. You'll find him at the pit. He and the workers there make sure such technology is made safe.
Okay. I have secured the weapons from the ruins.
I have secured the weapons from the ruins.
That is good news. Please take them to Yora and arrange for their disposal.
So, lost guns and dead men. Let's go to Jorah.
You should learn all laws if you want to stay here.
So we'll take them to him, get some experience points, get closer to level 4, get closer to that shield we so desperately need, and hopefully is going to be good for us. And Jorah should be inside here. Hello, Jorah.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjutor. Haven't you seen one before?
It's an adjutor. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
And it's not. It's an implant.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing it. Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
That is why I'm here. I have some cleric weapons for you.
I have some cleric weapons for you.
Now that is a find. Now to get the Elex out of these things. First have to remove the cover from the holder and...
Are you going to give me all the details?
No, your work is done. And thank you.
Okay, so we got 100 shards for that as well. We're not going to ask him anymore right now. I'm going to go back up and talk to Rijka, I think her name was. I don't know if we get any bonuses for talking to her. We might do, we might not. If not, we'll move on.
With all the wounded there are these days.
And there is literally so much to do here in Goliath. This will take us not into later levels, but it'll take us to the point where we can equip ourselves nicely, and that's what we're trying to do here. We are trying to survive, trying to equip ourselves enough to survive the outside world. The weapons have been removed from circulation.
The weapons have been removed from circulation. Jorah will render them unusable.
Then the law has been served. Thank you. You honor us and yourself with your actions. I hope you will find a place here with us. Goliath is a welcoming home to all who wish it.
Okay, so she gave us some more money. I was hoping we'd get some experience, but not so lucky. Not so lucky at all. Can't ever remember going around here. I don't know if there's anything I'm not meant to be seeing, or maybe I am. Some stuff I cannot take. At least I can bring this up without people seeing me around here. Okay. So we go to the Law of the Berserkers, and there's actually nothing else I want to click on right now, because we'll go and take our first other mission. That took us to sort of halfway at level 3. Another simple one. We should be able to get, hopefully I'll be able to get to level 4 in this video. That'll take us one step closer to getting that shield that I hope is actually going to keep us alive outside of these walls.
Stop messing around with that thing.
Sorry, just had to. Much quicker way to travel around using this. Saves all of the running. Anyway, we've got to go in here and talk to Angrim, I think his name is. Yeah, Angrim.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Would you let me stay here and become a berserker?
Would you let me stay here and become a berserker?
Finding new recruits is part of a warlord's duty. You will find Goliath more open than many places. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Okay, so we have to understand what the laws are in order to follow them, so we're going to ask about the laws.
Tell me more about these laws.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, Elex technology. What chances have they given us? Nature. Rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
Okay, so what are the laws?
What are the berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure Elex is a curse on Magalan. All pure Elex and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify Elex. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens if the law is broken?
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
Okay. I was told there was work here.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
Okay, I agree to that.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the Elex weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
We do not have any more questions. Of course, from my previous playthrough, I think it was my 2nd episode, we will just mark this off here. So we can follow the compass. I know where Jorah is, of course, but we'll do this anyway. One of the laws is you are not allowed technology. Regardless, a berserker is not allowed to have technology. So, with that being said, he is sending us to get technology, which is clearly forbidden. So. So the answer to this quest is, of course, or this little errand, is to question why we've been sent. Which we will do momentarily. Okay, Jorah, I'm back again, mate. Angrim sent me to collect an Elex weapon from you.
Angrim sent me to collect an Elex weapon from you.
He did he?
Yes. He said it was captured from the clerics. He wants to study it.
And you want me to give you this weapon, do you?
Are you allowed to give it to me?
Are you allowed to give it to me?
If Angrim sent you, why wouldn't I? Orders are orders. What reason would I have to deny him?
Because Elex weapons are forbidden in Goliath.
Elex weapons are forbidden in Goliath.
They are. They are forbidden to all berserkers. Angrim's task was a test. He only trusts those who question their orders according to the law. It seems you listened and have learned our law. Go back empty-handed. Angrim will give you a reward for doing so. If you break our laws for reward or favor, you will be punished. If you listen to the laws and keep them, you will be rewarded.
Beautiful. So that was pretty much the easiest quest I found here in Goliath. So again, more running around. So it's not too bad. Gets you sort of acclimatized to where you are, because the layout of this place isn't that amazing. It's quite hard. But then again, I guess creating a natural structure from nothing after a comet has destroyed the world, it would be pretty chaotic. So, but you get used to it after a while. I have visited the 3 major settlements in this game and explored them. Not so much the outlaws. I didn't explore that much. I am going to take that, the cultivator's loaf. We are going to have a quest or mission, depending on how you want to put it, with that in the not so distant future, and I'm going to need a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. Okay, so let's go back and see Angrim. I don't think this will push us to level 4, unfortunately. Jorah said I passed the test.
Jorah said I passed the test.
You have. I am impressed. Most people complete their tasks without thinking. You have shown insight. A rare quality that should be rewarded, as long as you prove to be honest in the future.
Okay. Okay, so apparently I got 0 experience for that, so thank you, game. Thank you, game. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly save, and I'm going to come back to you guys and explain what's going to happen next. Okay, so I'm here. I'm just about to leave Goliath. I want to go outside, find a monster, and test this parrying thing out because I didn't try it at all, like literally at all, on my own playthrough or on the few YouTube videos I've done before. Maybe this could help us survive better. I'm pretty sure it could help me survive better. And we may be able to go outside and do a few little pieces. So let's just leave, and then we'll do that.
Wait. One moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
You're going to get drunk on guard duty?
You're going to get drunk on guard duty?
It'll take more beer than you can carry to go to my head. Come on. I'm stuck here. Least you can do is get me a pint.
Okay, what do you want from the tavern?
What do you want from the tavern?
Beer. Water, hops, barley. That touch of genius. Nectar of the gods. Ah, now I really need a drink.
Okay, so another fetch quest, but we're not doing that right now. We'll go out here. We're going to go down the road. Get my trusty axe out, because this is parry, but I don't know if you have to tap it to bring it up at a certain time, but we'll see. We'll see if it works. Because, yeah, we can't... okay. Okay. Don't know if I'm doing that right. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go and find something to actually just chop a bit out of. There's got to be some sort of creature around here somewhere, right? Ah, I remember. Over here before. These little ruins down here are not very friendly. This old house. At least I thought they weren't. Okay, well I've got some stuff. It's always good. Because exploring is actually key in this game, so... See, I do actually hear something, but... Where do I hear something is the question. Oh. Over there. Oh, two guys. I don't really want to fight two guys. Because they're going to be very hard for me right now. I am that weak as of the moment. I just want to find a monster. Just a random rat creature or something. Gotta be at least one round here, right? Plus, collecting healing plants is always a good way to stay alive. And since I can now teleport back to Goliath... Jesus Christ, just one. Over there. That looks pretty nasty, actually. Oh, there is a big thing over here as well. The big thing is not what I'm after. I am after the little thing. Okay, so that works. Because the parrying does work. You still take a little bit of damage, of course, but it worked. And I didn't take anywhere near as much damage as I probably would have from the normal set attacks. So I'm hoping, if we can level up enough, get our shit together and level up enough, that we can get that wooden shield, and hopefully blocking works even a little bit better than parrying. Now this is the place we came through, where the where the clerics have been. So, yeah. I'm not going to run back to Goliath. It's a bit more pointless. I'm going to pick this large mana plant, and I'm going to teleport. Yeah, teleporting would be a good idea. However, I have run out of time on this video, guys, so thank you for bearing with me. The next episode is going to be more of the same. I thought we could get a level up and maybe get close to that shield. Not so much, though, in this episode. But yeah, you're going to have to bear with me. This game, again, it's all about the story building, and I'm very into it. I really am. Until we can get strong enough to come out here and actually fend for ourselves properly. So, anyway, with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I have very much enjoyed playing this. As always, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you in the next video. In a bit.